Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a full review slash tutorial on the new Violet.Voss.Pro hashtag palette. I do some swatches, I try it on, and this is the final look. And if you guys want to see how I got it, definitely stick around. First, let's go through the shades that it has. So in the first row, we have the mattes. From left to right, we have Fresh, Sauce, Savage, Goat or G-O-A-T, and ILY. In the second row, we have Truth, Lady Boss, No Filter, Throwback, and Lit. In the third row, we have Vacay, Goals, FOMO, Low Key, and Living. And in the fourth row, we have Sunset, Relevant, Throwback Thursday, Pretty AF, and Life. So that is all of these shadows. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's jump into this and see how she performs. So first things first, I'm going to prime the lids. I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. I'm just going to throw that all over my lid. By the way, if you guys hear any noise in the background, it's either my neighbors or it's my fan. It's really hot in here with all these lights, so I really had to keep it on. Otherwise, it would have melted into nothing. So I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty sponge. Before that creases, I'm going to go in with a loose setting powder. Sweep that all across the lid. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with the color Sauce, which is this kind of taupey color right here. And with a fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to apply that into my crease or right above it. So right off the bat, there is a little bit of kickback on the shadows. And I'm noticing that there's not a lot of pigment, but it seems to be very blendable. I am going in with a light hand because you never know what you're working with, but it does seem to be building pretty nicely. I'm going to go in with the color Savage, which is this beautiful orange color. I'm going to apply that right underneath. Ah, there's some pigment. Yes. I'm going to go into the color Throwback Thursday, which is this beautiful, it's almost like a cranberry color. It's very, very pretty. I'm going to throw that into the crease as well, but just a little bit underneath the other colors, closer to my lid. And I'm just going to marry the two colors. You want to make this very seamless and almost like a gradient. I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus. Life, which is this stunning purple color. It's the one color that really caught my eye out of this palette. I'm going to stamp that onto my eyelid, starting from the outer corner. I'm finding this pigment a little bit more difficult to work. Now I'm going to go back into the color Savage, orange color here, and I'm just going to use that to blend out the edges again, because you want that to be nice and seamless. I'm going to go into the color Living, which is this beautiful metallic cranberry color, and I'm going to use my finger just to see if it performs any differently. And I'm going to stamp that onto my lid. Now I'm going to go into the color Lady Boss, which is this beautiful gold color, and I'm going to press that on top of the, because I find it's a little too dark. So let's lighten it up a little bit. So now I'm just going to wipe away any of the excess underneath my eyes. which by the way was very minimal. I didn't find there was a lot of fallout with these shadows, which is really, really nice. Okay guys, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my face off camera and then we'll meet back up and I will give you my final thoughts. Hey guys, so I finished the rest of my face except for my eyebrows. Sometimes I just don't want to do my eyebrows. Anyone ever get that feeling where you just don't want to do them? Anyways, so let's talk about the palette. I added a little bit more to my bottom lash line just to kind of complete the smoky look. I've got to say, this palette is very beautiful. The shadows are extremely pigmented, as you saw in the swatches, and as you can see on my eyes, it's very blendable. This is a color scheme right up my alley. It's like my dream palette. I really, really like it. I hope you guys liked it too. This is the first time I've ever tried a Violet.Voss palette, so I'm pretty excited about it. I know some of the reviews on her palettes haven't always been great, but this one has gotten 5 stars across the board, and I can see why. It's just a stunning palette. It's like the modern renaissance, but kicked up 30 notches. A beautiful row at the top of really like staple mattes. I just think it's a beautiful palette and I'm super stoked. I can't wait to do some more looks with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and I hope you'll subscribe. We have a lot of fun over here and I'd love it if you were a part of my family. I'll see you in my next one.